Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dome Keeper, where today we are engaging in Prestige mode. So let's alter our loadout for this, right? I definitely think if we're going long haul, the laser dome is just better, right? Like, it's hard for me to imagine being able to fight those like really large waves that you see late in the game with the sword dome very efficiently, especially once you start seeing the bigger enemies. I feel like the laser dome is better. For pet, you know, we haven't had the cat yet. We haven't gotten... No, please do not do that. Bad kitty. Oh, God, that's definitely important equipment. You can't even sharpen your... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Cats are demons. We're going to stick with this. I like this suit. And our gadget. Do I think that the repellent is better overall than the shield? I mean, the shield's going to let us fight through a larger number of waves. The repellent's just going to give us more time between waves. And like both of these things increase the amount of time we will be alive, right? Yeah, let's stick with the repellent. I really do like having extra time to work. I would hope... Oh, we don't even get to pick a difficulty. Okay, prestige is just one thing. Well, all right then. I'm really hoping we're going to find more water this time. Being able to upgrade our repellent early would be a big deal. This is a cool background. This is a cool world. So I wonder exactly how this is going to work, because it sounds like there's a thing to do here besides just play until you die, right? It did say, or successfully escape. Okay, the rocket. Okay, so this material is supposed to be iron. Send back iron adds 1 to the prestige you get each wave. Ah, sending back cobalt gives you a multiplier. And if you get everything, okay, you can cash in, double your prestige and end the run. So when you think you're getting close to death, you have to have done everything else at least once first. Okay, that's really interesting and cool, and we will definitely engage with all that. I'm gonna pick up carry strength, and we're gonna just keep digging for the moment. I don't know, maybe drill strength first is worthwhile. May as well drop this stuff off and buy that first level of hardening. Please just show me a little bit more gold here. Let's dig down a bit before we spend time digging into that more difficult stuff. Yeah, having a hell of a time finding any gold. Alright, well, that's our cue. Right as we discover the gold, of course. Oh, hey, the waves are apparently more difficult from the very beginning. The monsters with the hanging arms are way spookier. That's a good deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and send back water. We have a little bit of extra water here. Do I want to send back more? Because it's bonus prestige for every wave after this point, right? Yeah, but we want water for upgrades. I want to get a little bit of prestige base going, but also we do need like our basic upgrades still. Okay, this is good to have. Can we find a little bit more maybe? There we go. Let's bring this back. Alright, so we definitely want to get access to the meters. And then, yeah, probably drill, right? So the repellent's just about to be... There it is. Just about to be active again. It is nice to have a decent drill. Yeah, so hard to say. It's hard to say what the right move is going to be here as far as committing resources to the prestige early. I will say I feel like these early waves would probably be going a little faster with the sword. I like the big scary lightning. It's a neat effect. Actually, wait, sorry. How much? I have 4. Should I buy the jetpack speed? Like, do I actually think the jetpack speed is worth it? Maybe we just juice up the... Oh, actually... Let's buy the debilitate. Yeah, if I make sure that I'm getting to the thing before the wave properly starts, and so I'm debilitating the melee monsters as they're approaching, and then getting to shoot them as they approach much more slowly, that'll be good value. But to be perfectly honest with you, like, I really want to just buy carry capacity as quickly as possible again. I feel like the 3rd level of carry capacity lets you actually bear enough stuff back to be really good. You can sit on that for a while. Let's just probe this way real quick. I don't want to go too far. Alright, we're actually going to be present when the wave starts this time. And there is a little indicator on the bottom right for the debilitate, and it is not available yet, but that's fine. Oh, it just became available, actually. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel like that was the right move. Gosh, it sure would be nice to have a lovable little friend down here who could help me out. I miss Drillbert so much already, y'all. I guess I should probably just run these back. The repellent is available again, so... Okay, that's enough to buy, like, a real upgrade. Yeah. Come on, find me just a little something to take back. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, the condenser would be really... I mean, these are both really good, right? Let's definitely grab the lift, though. You know what we have not been finding a lot of is cobalt. Yeah. Definitely a little worried about that. Alright, I'm just gonna dig through here. We're gonna like even this out a little bit, and then we can dig into the middle of this bit of stone. Alright, just to make sure we're not missing anything. Yeah, I guess. Okay, this is pretty good news. This is an awful lot of stuff all of a sudden. How did I manage to get none of the cobalt with my own? Okay, it's fine. Whatever. Right, we should definitely buy some like actual weapon upgrades here. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have let the laser go as long as I have without upgrades. Like, we desperately needed that damage. And frankly, we desperately need the speed up as well. The cat seems a lot more talkative than the other pets have been. At least I think that sound I keep hearing when we're up in the base is the cat. Okay, screw that noise. So let's dig this way for a bit. We can come back and do that when we have a better drill. Ugh, this isn't much better, is it? Or better at all, in fact. Well, the lift is only so valuable if you can't even actually find the resources to put into it. Yeah, that's a real bummer. All right, we have some very annoying digging ahead of us. What do I have right now? 7 and 4. Okay, so we have enough for a speed up. Can I catch these things before they... Nope. Annoying. Alright, where are we at on... We are at 4 cobalt. Not necessarily great. If I can't find some more pretty quickly. You know, there's still, actually, there's still space over here that's not dug out. If I can't find some more cobalt pretty quickly, we are going to have to just start spending it to repair before we hit our damage reduction threshold, which I do not like. It is very inefficient. All right, you know what? Let me take this back. I forgot to hit the repellent. So we can cash this in and do that. Nope. Does help to press the correct button on the keyboard. Yeah, maybe I should have bought another level of drill. Well, actually, okay. We seem to have pierced through to something a little bit more doable. Okay. All right, I feel okay about that. So many tiny enemies. Wait, what? Okay, we were just shooting clean through the flying thing there. You can't expect me to fight interstellar ghosts. I am not equipped for that. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think that sound I'm hearing is the sound of the score meter ticking upward. I'm hoping this is gonna just crack us through to that softer rock here. I guess I should have just gone behind the difficult part and dug down and through. Yeah, that would probably have been smarter. I'd feel a lot better if we could find, I mean, anything really. All of this empty space is a huge bummer, but a little bit more cobalt so that we could get our bar back up above 50 would be cool. Alright, I think we just gotta head back at this point. Yeah, I would really like to upgrade the repellent a little bit more. But we are finding remarkably little, like, anything, really. There's very little stuff in general. So many tiny enemies. Okay, you know what? The waves can just be those tiny guys. That's fine. That works out just fine for me. Okay, you know what? This rock is softer. Let's just dig down here a little bit. Maybe we can get in behind the really difficult stuff up there. Like, I would love to upgrade my drill, but you can't do it if there isn't any gold. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Just get all this shit back to the lift. Well, you know what? I'll leave some of it in the lift. Just enough to get a little bit more speed. So we want to get back to the base and hit the repellent, and then come down here and grab the rest. God, yeah, we have dug really far down, considering how little stuff we have found in total. If you're just getting really bad resource payouts, that makes it super hard to find the resources with which to increase your multipliers. Do we want to increase the delay, or would I rather... I want to increase the effectiveness of the lift, but this is definitely like... That's a real hope-based play there, because I have to find resources much more frequently than I have been in order for upgrading the lift to be the valuable thing. One additional gold. I really overestimated the amount of time that was going to give me. Okay, yeah, the more of the little enemies there are in the wave, the better things are for us in a broad general sense. What is, Okay, we have nothing right now. That's right, because you had not yet brought the stuff up. Well, even with that, we're still not going to have enough to buy any meaningful resource, meaningful upgrades. Must you with the... It's fine, our drill is better now. It's fine. I want to drop all of this stuff off in the lift and then grab the chip and just fly the chip back solo. The chip is pretty heavy. It slows down your flying a lot. Let me get the rest of this stuff back to the lift at least. Wow, okay, all of a sudden we're finding all the resources. Well, at least this is making me not feel like a fool for having spent resources on lift upgrades. Alright, I dropped a lot of stuff. It did not increase my speed by as much as I was hoping, but I'm afraid to drop more because you don't actually have control over what you let go of. The lift, the thing just drops where it drops. Drillbert, right? Drillbert? The thing is, the condenser. I love Drillbert very much, but I do think in this situation, water is what we need. Okay, I have enough resources to buy a little bit of health. Max HP, but also current HP. We really, really, really need to find some cobalt. Alright, so condenser upgrades. Reduce production time. Keeps your primary gadget permanently overcharged without using water. Ooh, that's very cool. Automatic collection. Yeah, okay. So I want that automatic collection upgrade really badly. Think about all the resources we could be banking. But all of this shit is academic if we can't find some cobalt. We have so very much gold. I guess we could buy a little bit more time just with gold. If I can get 15 gold back to... Oh, hey. It's one of these. I'm just going to drop it here. My hope is that dropping it on harder tiles will make it grow better. Like, very desperately searching for cobalt. Apparently we're not going to find it. Let's go get some more gold. We're not going to be able to get to 14 gold, though. Here, let's run all this back really fast. I don't know, maybe. If we got... iron, rather. Sorry, iron. If we got to 14 iron, and we bought the other HP upgrade. No, actually we are. Okay. Well, we want to get this really before using any cobalt for repairs anyway, because again, you know, you're getting a percentage-based heal, so now we've increased the amount of that by as much as it is possible to. Oh, you know what? Actually, that is enough to buy the first upgrade on the condenser. Yeah. So now we need to get to 6-1, and we have the water, so all we need is... All we need is a bunch more gold. And that is something we are not having that much trouble finding. You can see that thing in the ground there on the left, but let's deal with these, I guess. All right. Getting a little close. Oh, let me hit that. May as well. We might even be able to take one more wave. Maybe. Oh, I hope I haven't, like, damaged the function of the tree by interrupting where its roots can grow to. I didn't really think about that, but you can see the roots having extended into the tiles directly above where we were there, above where I dug, so, Wow, they're just never going to show us cobalt again, are they? This is a nightmare. Okay, we're going to go around the really, really hard area here. I'm just going to drag all of this back home right now. I mean, that gave us some time to work with. This cannot be a good prestige score. We are so close to dead. If we could just find like any amount of cobalt, the amount of time that each cobalt is going to give us is so large. Okay, first of all, how much gold do we end up at? 6. I would need, well, some of what's ticking in is still, okay, we stopped at 8. That's awkward. That is not enough to buy combat upgrades. And that being the case, I guess what we buy is resource upgrades. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get any of this stuff. This stuff's all too expensive. All right. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's fun. Can I kill these? Okay, cool. Those are not energy projectiles. Those are made of whatever these creatures are made of. They're like hucking organs at us. Okay, but I can't do it if I keep the beam on the whole time. All right, well, that's very disappointing. Let's give it one more shot. I mean, these are probably fake scores, right? Unfortunately, Steam leaderboards seem to be extremely easy to hack, and you see this kind of nonsense in every game. They could be legitimate, I suppose. It's hard to say, but let's give that one more go. I think we got actually pretty bad luck there. Like, if you think about the amount of cobalt that we had seen on any other run at that point, that like that many total blocks dug into the run, seems pretty bad luck to have only found as much as we found. All right, I'm going to pick up drill first, I think. This time, the carry capacity is important, but you can get locked behind a wall of really awkward stone very quickly here sometimes. Okay, what about the other way? Also, I guess we should, okay. Be sure that we can actually see every tile on the sides. Okay, this is going to get us our carry capacity. If we ever find a gadget that is just like cobalt radar, we take it. We take it immediately. Oh, that's our combat cue. Oh, that's interesting. That wave was just like less than half as difficult as the first wave on the previous run. Because there was only one enemy and it was one of the easier ones instead of... That's a weird kind of variance to allow in your prestige mode, but alright. Oh, I didn't actually buy the upgrade, did I? Based on the way we're moving. I probably got distracted. You know me. You know how I am. Oh, I bought the wrong upgrade is what happened. I was moving too fast. I mean, top speed's not useless, certainly. Not my normal thing, but listen, somebody's got to do it. It would be nice to find like a little bit... There we go. Well, hold on. We can probably hold this stuff too. Well, some of it anyway. Wow, the amount of time between the combat sound beginning and us actually starting to take damage was nothing. Could have used perhaps a little bit more warning. Okay, but now we can do this and also first level of hardening. And sadly, not much more. You know what? Okay. Just put a little bit of stuff in. A little bit of bonus base prestige early on. Feels like it's going to add up pretty significantly. So I don't want to buy the overcharge. We don't have the water for it. I'd really like to get these upgrades early. I guess we can just keep... Like, combat's not too bad right now. We can just keep saving up for more personal upgrades, which will increase the speed of our resource gathering and hopefully just delay the combat upgrades that do not actually improve our incomes for later. Wow, 1. Thanks. I do like the sound that the cobalt makes as you carry it around, though, as it like bounces off of surfaces. It's just a little bit too heavy. Oh, I left my laser all the way over at the side instead of returning it to the neutral position. And see, this right here is why I like to return it to the neutral position. These are good monster designs. Okay, let's take, yeah, right? Just like bearing resources back to the thing more quickly. It turns out to be mostly a game about carrying stuff, so... Like, actually, like a lot of video games, like a weird number of video games. Having to carry things around is one of those core human conflicts. So the stun laser or the resource converter? You know, I am really curious about it. Let's see exactly how it works. So, cobalt conversion becomes very efficient, but takes a long time. 12 iron to 1 cobalt. Or 1 cobalt becomes 5 iron. Okay, multiply iron seems like a useful thing to buy. Do I have to, like, once it's been told to do that, do I press a button on it? Yeah, okay, so I have to... If only we had any iron to convert to iron. Yeah, we need to go get an iron. That's right, I did leave one behind when I was ferrying resources because stuff was too heavy. Where was that? Wait, am I wrong? Well, whatever. We'll find another... We'll find another iron hopefully soon, because like that machine should always be running, right? Ugh, apparently not before combat time though. Yeah, the secret to winning this game is definitely randomly pull a lot of waves of the tiny enemy. The tiny enemies who are no threat at all. Unless you're the sword, in which case they're actually almost always going to hit you. Okay. I gotta be honest with you, that does not seem like a very good gadget. Was it better than the stun laser? Probably not. Oh, get out of there. Okay, we at least have the money to buy some upgrades now. We're definitely going to have to buy the, Do I want to take... Nah, let's take some basic laser upgrades. The enemies are starting to get difficult enough. We're definitely going to want to start using the iron to cobalt conversion at some point. Because you hit a point where cobalt is the only thing that matters, really. But we're talking about a pretty distant time here. Okay, so I have a cobalt. I think we're gonna have to just, well, we almost have enough money to buy off the bonus HP thing, which we should be buying anyway. I guess let's try to hold off. Once again, we just like desperately hope the game's gonna come through on the cobalt front. The vault feels narrow, right? I feel like the walls here are really close to the center. Alright, I was going to try to dig around this, like, thicker rock, but apparently it extends quite a ways downward. Yeah, there's a lot of it. Jeez. I'm at 5 gold, because of course I am. Very tricky. Ah, this is bad. The laser doesn't even do enough damage to kill them in the air. Oh no. Yeah, we're just like way behind on resources there because we had an extremely long period of nothing coming up. We're 40 minutes into the episode. You know what? Let's give it one more go. It definitely feels like the, on this difficulty, which I'm assuming is probably equivalent to brutal, it really feels like the randomness in your early resource generation weighs very heavily on the run. Yeah, and sometimes the game can just give you absolutely nothing. Wow. This sucks. Okay, this is enough to get started at least. We definitely need to take the drill upgrade first here. Did we not? Yeah, we did pick up 4. Okay. It was just taking forever to credit it to us. Okay, apparently we have monster sign. Yep, stunning effect to that base laser. Not too good, turns out. Okay, interesting. A bunch of water early. I mean, I know what I want to be spending my iron on. How much is the debilitate? 4-2? Let's grab this first. But yeah, getting access to the debilitate early seems like a pretty good play to me. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll take debilitate now. Oh, you know what else we should probably buy is the radar. We can buy ourselves a moment. You can see that the graphical effect that lightens the background to create the storm effect is slightly misaligned, which is awkward. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's not going to be too much damage to run these things back right now, because I definitely don't want to leave them. It's early waves. I feel like... Alright, was that very much damage? Eh. Okay, so we've got all of our tier 1 upgrades. I do feel like we're not having such a bad time this time. Just trying to make sure we're not missing any easy resources up here. Alright. Took us a little bit longer than it usually does to get to hardening 1, but that's fine. See, here's part of the problem. The cat is constantly destroying everything in the lair while we're gone. I'll tell you what, we never had this problem with the kakapo. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, okay. The upgrades to debilitate are, like, fine, but they don't seem critical. I think at this point we're probably holding out for better upgrades. Or we could buy just, like, a little bit of base prestige. Oh my god, so ponderous. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. That still needs to charge a little bit. It would be super cool if we could find another cache of cobalt and afford the second point of hardening soon. Okay, that was nice. Cool to find another half dozen iron just sort of like on your way back to base. Do we want to buy the laser upgrade now? I sort of want to buy more jetpack stuff. I think we can afford another wave or two before we start getting combat upgrades. Oh gosh, 2 of them. Okay. Must carry more gold. Okay, they made it pretty easy to dig the central shaft on this one, which is nice. Okay, this is great news. Come on. There it is. This is not enough cobalt to buy the other point of hardening, right? I think we need maybe even 2 more after this. But we have time. Our HP is doing just fine. Let's get the lift. The condenser's good, but the lift makes life so much easier. Yes, we need 2 more. The resource converter seems like it takes an awfully long time for you to get any real benefit out of it. Alright, so we'll just drop stuff off in here and go back to digging where the digging is easy. Can we afford? No, we cannot afford laser upgrades. That's a real shame. All right, without the laser upgrades, let me get rid of these things. So yeah, you can see what I was talking about before, where the storm effect is like slightly misaligned. That feels like a terrible waste, but we will lose without it. I wonder if it's misaligned or if it's just not big enough. On cobalt. I mean, a very large quantity of gold is certainly, or iron is certainly not bad either. It's weird how close the walls are in some places, but not others. Like the shape of the cavern is way less uniform than I was expecting. Than would be intuitive to me is maybe a better way to put that. All right, I'm coming. Okay, definitely buy that. Actually, we can buy that. We should definitely have that first laser upgrade by now, too. The damage upgrade. Okay, kind of a lot of enemies already. We are going to need cobalt. Very, very badly indeed. Ugh, the nightmare stone. Yeah, okay. Dig the other way. Yeah, that really densely packed stuff is a nightmare. There's not really anything you can do about, like, there's just a lot of it in the world, and sometimes you have to deal. we are finding nothing out here. Maybe, you know, it may just be that the mineral deposits on Prestige mode are just generally way less good than they are in Relic Hunt. It's certainly consistent with our observations so far. Damn it. Okay, well, we're going to be able to get through this without having to put down a repair. Where am I at on money? 642. 642 is rough. Given where we are on cobalt, I don't really feel comfortable spending gold on, or spending iron on very much. Like, because what if we do actually need to get to the 14? And like, it's not like it's a bad thing to do anyway. It does make all of your future repairs more efficient. It's just harsh. Okay, here we go. We got a pocket of stuff that's easier to dig through. Unfortunately, it seems like there's not a damn thing in it. Yeah, that's really rough. Okay, well that's good to know about, but we definitely have to turn around now. Well, so we're gonna have to throw some cobalt into the thing real quick. Yeah, so they make the resource gathering way more difficult, so that you are encouraged not to spend resources on combat upgrades, and then you just kind of get like slowly ticked to death by the waves. It's probably the right balance for like an endless mode. Sure hurts to be on this side of though. See if we can't dump all of this stuff back in. Well, I was going to say back in the lift, but actually a significant part of it we want to just like run home immediately, I think. I keep forgetting to hit the condenser or the repeller on our way out. I see that it's charged up during a wave, and then I just don't do the thing. Instead of buying the HP upgrade directly, let's extend our HP by buying combat upgrades. And then also improving the function of the orbs. You know what? I'm gonna buy a little bit of time here. It's not going to be enough to do very much, but it is going to be enough to let the lift run for a little bit longer. And we can, like, take a peek down here, see if there's anything else we can grab. No, not really. But we did at least let the lift finish carrying that, that other load of iron. gonna stay over here. We're just gonna try to intercept the projectile. Okay. We've got this guy when they come back up. Okay, that's not so bad. We're on 231. 231's not like a great place to be resource-wise. Just realizing that I did not dig these appropriately, and there is a whole level of stuff we can't see in the middle. But also, it is a little bit easier to dig through this stuff here. This probably isn't enough data to be like conclusive, but it does seem like maybe there is, maybe on Prestige you just have to be prepared to get really starved of cobalt. All right, you know what? Let's run back. I forget how far down we are. Oh my god, so many enemies. Jeez. Yeah, an extra melee damage reduction would be really significant, right? Also, I was noticing that it seemed like the vault was narrower in all of the prestiges that we've done so far. Which means you're going to be digging downward more, which is another way of adding difficulty. Because you're adding time to all of the runs. Okay, we found 2 more cobalt a long time after. 2 more cobalt's the thing to be excited about. Having had to spend a bunch, you know, this stuff is a lot less valuable. That said, still good. I do not think we can trust Cobalt to the lift. We need to make sure this gets there. We are probably just going to have to immediately commit any Cobalt we find from here on, honestly. Yeah, give me that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go anywhere. We're just going to hang out till the next wave. Get right on top of this right away. I didn't get that, did I? That was a weirdly easy wave. I mean, I'll take it. And look at me actually remembering to press the button on the thing. I guess we can dig this way. Okay, just a really huge amount of gold. Gold iron. Sweet, sweet gold iron. I hate the fact that that orb is going to go all the way up holding nothing and then come all the way back down and then eventually grab some resources. That's very annoying. Oh, hey. It's one of those seeds. So we have no idea how these work still. Where's a crappy place that I don't want to dig? Get off of there. How about right here? Oh, alien technology is so heavy. Why did they work with such dense materials? You know, this time we are not really having water problems. I think the stun laser would be really helpful. Okay, I mean, the stun laser is kind of keeping up its end. Yeah, we have so much water. It's wild. We're gold limited on basically everything. There is no iron in this mine. I'm just going to use those two words completely interchangeably, and I apologize if that's annoying. Okay. Just keep an eye on that. It's good that we planted the seed somewhere where when we come down the lift shaft, we will see it. Just keep an eye on it and see what blooms. We have yet to see one produce anything, I think. There are just so few resources in this big, weird, magic alien vault. And also, the digging is becoming non-trivial. I really want to be dropping more stuff in the lift. But, like, with this number of upgrades, 5 points of resources really doesn't even slow down our flying at all. We're finding resources so rarely that it almost never makes sense to do that. Stop shooting lightning at me. Okay. There you go. That's what it is. All you gotta do is ask them nicely. Well, you know, we are scoring higher at least. Yeah, I do wonder if there's like, because those, I was saying, those really ridiculously high scores are probably hacked, but they could be legitimate if there is some way to effectively, like, if there's a way to upgrade your weaponry and defensive capabilities enough that you can essentially stay live forever. And in a lot of games, a lot of like wave defense games, you know, there are ways to sort of like immunize yourself against the hardest things that the game can throw against you and just get to a place where you're surviving forever. You know what? I don't even want to dig on the surface that the plant is growing on. We're just going to let it have its thing here. I would really love to see that turn into a tree that has basically anything on it, but like, is a cobalt tree too much to ask, do you think? Is that unreasonable? Yeah, we really need to buy another drill upgrade. We're at the point here where like even the easy dirt, we're so deep, I think, that even the easy dirt is taking like 4 strikes. Alright, we're gonna have to drop some of this stuff. So we're definitely being slowed down some. I don't think shedding those changed my speed at all. Yep, I know. Monsters. I'm working on it. It's really... Ah, I see. I was like, why aren't we taking any damage? But yeah, that'll do it. Thing is, even when those tiny things do get to your dome, they really don't deal that much damage. So we have 19. I mean, we should probably buy the bonus HP so we don't die. And then, yeah. Stun beam. Stun beam seems wise. Stun beam turn on even when I'm not here, please. Take out the monsters while I'm still flying back. That does seem relevant. Yeah. All right. Once again, our desperation for cobalt knows no bounds. This is already a better scoring run than either of our earlier ones, though. That's something. My hope here is to dig through and grab the gold that's over there quickly and deposit it back in the lift, and also find all kinds of amazing new stuff. Right? It's probably gonna happen. Trying to convince myself that I believe that. Nope, nothing. Jeez. I think I'm just gonna fly back. I'll say this, like, the probe seems like it would be extremely useful on this difficulty, in this mode, because of the way the resources generate. But being thorough is a very slow way to get the thing done. Okay. That wasn't too bad. And that should actually buy us like a reasonable amount of time now. Entire cycles, even. Alright, I didn't want to disrupt that thing's roots too much. Yo, I will take this though. Here, we can put those down now and they'll be... Those will definitely get carried up. Hooray, the lift is actually giving us some benefit. Aw, that's a shame. I was really hoping we had found 5 cobalt in one run here. Well, I do feel like we should go back immediately, though, because, like, why not take the alien tech back? What if it's a teleporter or something? Gosh, a teleporter would be lovely. Yeah, I think a teleporter would probably be about the best thing right now. Condenser and converter. Well, you know what we don't need right now really is water. Yep, and I have literally 0 iron, so... Have I missed, like, anywhere up here that we should... We can't go very far. Alright, it turns out I've been reasonably thorough in the places where it was easy to be reasonably thorough. Not completely, but reasonably. Did I get that? I can't tell. I think it sounded like it made a cracking noise. I think it hit us. But okay, feeling pretty good about the 4 cobalt that we have stored up. If we found another cobalt, I think there is a question as to whether it makes sense to buy hardening 2 or just to keep using it the way we're using it. Now that our drill is better, it's a little bit easier to search into these harder formations. Well, you know, it's something. The thing is, we can't even just throw it in the resource converter for value because we have to buy the iron to iron conversion. Criminy. Where is all the stuff? Well, I think we're not going to have to worry very much about the question of what would we do if we found more cobalt. All right, at least we're getting maximum total HP gain from our cobalt. What was the resource conversion for iron to iron? It's going to cost us 4 iron and 2 water to buy it, plus another iron to use it. Okay, we can do that. That can be done. Oh, wait. The repellent's ready. It's buying us time, you know? And time is what we need. It's the only thing we need almost as much as cobalt. So let me see something here. I don't want to dig through any tiles that its root system are in. But, like, can we just dig through under this safely? Yeah, okay. so I can... Oh, no, those are roots. So we don't know for sure whether it would keep growing or not. But I need to keep looking around. So there is an area in the bottom left where the digging is very easy, like it's very soft dirt. But I just don't... It's so far away. I would like to complete a run with an actual rocket launch, but it was like 30 iron, right? Hard to imagine accumulating that much, even if we did want to completely stop buying. Oh, hey. Upgrade fungus. Which I guess I should be digging back on this stratum. Well, bummer. Yeah, wow, when we're hopped up on fungus, you fly real fast. That's weird. You wouldn't necessarily expect it to have an effect on your jetpack like that. Hey, that's a new enemy. I kind of want to let a couple get close just to see what they do. So what did they do? They burrowed under. Okay, and then they just attack you like the other little enemies. Yeah, weird. Why do they need like a slightly more complicated version of that guy? So like, is this mushroom upgrade timed? It doesn't have a visible timer. I'm surprised to see that it is still... Okay, there it goes. I was gonna say, if that wants to just continue forever, it is okay. I will take that. Well, crud. This turned out not to be valuable at all. Show me something? Anything? Big vein of iron? 1 cobalt? At this point, I would take some water, just like to give me hope. Nope. Alright, well... Better start the long, long, long trek home. You know what? I'm not even going to grab that. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of our adventure here today. Huh. Okay, I guess those particular flying enemies are like really big on the spawn budget. Come on, this is full. Let me hit it. There we go. So, what can we even do? We could just dig downward for a little while, I guess. I feel like if that thing's only going to grow 1 iron, it could be... I'm disappointed by the payout. We had to let that thing have time to grow, and it seems to be terrible. Alright, we need to examine the cost of escape. I think at this point we are being it is being suggested gently to us that maybe we are never going to achieve any more real loot, and the time has come to leave. But yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to actually afford to escape. Ah, if we can't find any more resources, is what I was about to say. Come on. Damn, that's a big iron vein. All right, that's cool. Let's drop this stuff in the lift. Try to go back and grab... I should probably not have come back here. Alright, well, it's a lot of money overall. Just fling this stuff up the elevator. Hopefully some of it will actually get somewhere eventually. We still have a little bit of cobalt, don't we? I don't think I put it all in. Okay. No, we do not still have some cobalt. And the exit does require cobalt. So we're probably fucked. Resource converter. Yep, buying that. We'll go throw an iron in there. What if 1 iron was instead 5 iron? Can you imagine? I mean, there's a lot of iron in the tube. If we could find 2 cobalt, honestly, leaving might be an option. Although at this point, I guess I don't know that I expect to survive very many more waves, or even the next wave. Yeah, if we did find some cobalt, I'm going to carry this stuff up manually to try to be ready for the next wave so that we have a hope of surviving it. If we did find 2 cobalt, if we were able to make 2 cobalt happen, I think we probably could get out. It's just a matter of happening across 2 cobalt. If we can manage to survive this wave, which I am not thinking is terribly likely, let's see exactly where we end up on money. Okay, so 11. There's a bunch more in the tube. I don't know. Maybe we could get there. I sure would like to. Yeah. When we couldn't kill that thing on the left, I knew it was over. Because I couldn't afford to sit there and wait for it to shoot again, but another one of its projectiles hitting us would kill us. But then it didn't even matter. We didn't even survive that long. Well, 56, 56 is... that's something. So, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you all come back next time tomorrow, we're going to try one more thing before we go. I think Prestige mode seems very difficult. What we're going to go for is a large brutal map. We're going to see if we can manage to marshal our skill. If I can manage to marshal my skill and pull off a brutal large one. And then probably, whether or not we pull it off, that's probably the end of the series. I think we've dug into this thing a little bit. I'm definitely going to keep playing it in my off time, but I want to make room on the schedule for some new stuff. So, thank you all so much for watching today. When you come back next time tomorrow, that thing. And we'll see you then.